Aloha guys, you're watching JRTV Hawaii in search of truth, equality, and world peace. I'm going to express some thoughts on the concept of power and confidence. It is not what it looks like. There are so many paradoxes. For example, it's more courageous and indicative of strength to be patient and kind and defensive instead of attacking and offensive, instead of loud and aggressive. It is a more powerful expression to be patient and self-controlling, masturbate to control your sexual desires and wait for the right person. That is more powerful than to just be subject to your own desires, others' whims, and there are other misconceptions about confidence. By the way, check out this nice heart shape created by one of the hotels here. A nice encouraging gesture. So when you're confident, it's because you're in a position to be so, and you're empowered by knowledge. The confidence to, and if obviously it might be false confidence, it might be just an energy, but it's about position. You put yourself in a position where you can actually feel self-assured. And the way manipulators work is they put you in a position where you're not confident, put you in a position where you feel like you owe them something, where you're in their vehicle or their home, and so in effect they have authority over you. If they may be abusive of power, whatever the case may be, right? So confidence is really knowing yourself. It's not really being like stronger or more intelligent. It's you're being confident in what you believe. So that means you have to define what you believe, and this is an everyday process. Review, make sure I'm attracted to this type of person, but I don't want to be married right now. I want to, for example, build myself up in my career. So in other words, you're not even available for a potential marriage. So and then it gets into the idea of, are you are you in a position to say no? That's the gist of what I'm saying. And then there's wanting to say no because you want to avoid unpleasantness. Like the reason, for example, I finally chose to just really get to saving money to have. First of all, if you have money, you don't have to do things that you don't want to do with people that you don't like. When you don't have money, you have to tolerate and associate people that you might dislike. But if you have money, it's protection. But it's not protection if you're misusing it. You know what I mean? It's only protection if, looks like they have the Hilton is, I wanted to take you guys on a little tour around here, but we'll just keep going through Waikiki. So, and here's another thing, like feeling bad for people. Don't ever feel badly for people. You know, it's not useful. It only puts you in a weakened, energetic field, and it doesn't allow you to most help the person. And in this, you know, moment in time, there might be a reasons to feel badly for businesses or whatever. First of all, a business is just a thing. It's not a person, so only feel badly for persons. People might also feel badly for animals or you know, people they can't help. Don't you know, that's not useful. It's only, especially animals, like, you know, not that I think I'm better than animals, but I prioritize humanity over animals. I did actually let go of all of my clothing, my nice clothing, because most nice clothing, the nicest clothing is, and you know, shoes and whatnot are made out of animal products. So I have interest in the future supporting a vegan clothing brand, or perhaps even helping to create one that offers, you know, premium products, like for example shoes with thicker soles, for example, you know, finer fabrics and wider selection. And it may so happen to be that it's actually, I want to show you guys something here, checking this out here. It may be that we can humanely quickly kill, you know, cows and stuff, and or we can skin sheep easily. This is the Trump Tower. That we can, and that will allow us to, shall we say, you know, but silk, I don't know how you can humanely kill silkworms to make nice ties and shirts, but whatever. You get the idea. These are just concerns of mine. I'm derailing here. The real concern is to be confident in power in situations. Everything is based upon how much your lifestyle costs. So for example, you know, maybe you don't even need a cell phone. Maybe you don't need a car or apartment. Maybe you can, you know, pay somebody a certain, like half the money you're paying or less to live wherever they are living, you know, roommates, etc. The point is, guys, is yeah, you can really get creative and tell the universe that, you know, and you got to be specific in a certain way. Like, don't say like, oh, you know, I want to be I want to be a DJ or whatever, and so I want this type of laptop. Just tell the universe you want to be a DJ, period. So what the universe might do for you is it might offer you, you know, instead of having to get a new laptop, it might offer you somebody else's laptop. You know, the universe might say that, you know, you can have whatever you want. In terms of it, just be open to the possibilities. Like, you might think that, oh, you know, you need something, but then if somebody offers you an opportunity to trade, whatever. You get the point that I'm trying to present here. And take you guys into another nice hotel here. Check this out here. What's going on here? Coming right up here. 1 second here. see here. Coming up on. Just pause this. All right, here we go. I just want to show off this luxury hotel so you can enjoy the holiday spirits here. Check it out. Okay. So, yeah, the less your cost of living is, in other words, the more empowered you are, and the more your money will go, the farther your money will go, right? And that's actually the goal. The goal is to compare. You either have tools for work or toys for play. You know, toys to feel good, have fun, or tools to actually get the job done. And so what actual tools do you need should be the question. And so yeah, all this requires is making lists. Like right now, either pause the video, make a list of, 2 things that you know you'll need, and then just tell the universe, you don't need to be too specific, but just say, I want to do this. Like, I want to, whatever you want to do. I want to be a manager of a store, whatever. Often it's a matter of putting yourself in a situation where even if you're being not paid, it's about getting the experience and exposing yourself to the environment. So you can volunteer at different things, you can be a fan of something, you can whatever it is. And remember, there are layers to this, like power and confidence. You sometimes if you have a lot of financial burdens, or you're planning to have a lot, it actually it weighs upon you. You know what I mean? Like, it weighs upon you. And that's funny. This guy's going the wrong way. That's funny. Have a good day. It was fun. Okay, so you get the idea. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, as simple things as light work, being friendly, being, imagining people smiling in joy. That's the way we want to go. We want to be good to each other and outsmart the subconscious programs that we're dealing with. So, and also another thing is the way you look. You want to look at people. Well, first of all, you want to look at people, like glance at them to see if they're a potential danger, but look at people in a way that you're not hoping that they'll be nice to you, but that you just are like looking around and an acknowledgement of people, a brief and pleasant. It's harder because you can't offer people smiles with the masks, but just maybe wear colorful clothing. There are ways you can dance around a little bit. You can there are things you can do to make a point, gestures of kindness. And sometimes it's dangerous to do that, to be friendly or look rich or happy, because people will be angry at you. So there's also that. So confidence and power is also about respect. But ultimately it's about goals. If you have really goals you're confident on, like even if you have a wardrobe malfunction or whatever, it doesn't matter, because you're in the zone and you're like, this is my life. I am... how do I turn here? Suckers. How do I make it mine and not let anyone distract you? Like when you're walking down and when I'm looking out for the world. I'm interested in world peace and peace for humanity, and also there's this idea of criminality where if you if you take away the possibility for the crime, like cars that are hard to break into, then it improves it. So avoiding dangerous places at night, bad time and place, getting drunk, most accidents occur off of that. And of course, drama occurs when you marry the wrong person, or take on family or kids when you can't afford it emotionally or financially. So yeah, position yourself, eating beans, whatever, just be simple, be smart, and derive your power from exercise, not the goods that you have.